Townsville woman says she thought she was going to die when three armed men stormed her car and abducted her. They held a 42-year-old at knife point and forced her to speed away from police.
The retired carer was driving to her new home in Rasmussen last night when suddenly she was caught up in a crime and she was the getaway driver.
The worst case scenario was I going to make it home to my niece?
Three armed men jumped into her car on Mooney Street, Gulliver. They escaped along Pinnacle Drive, Rasmussen, but not before a horror drive.
I myself, excuse my French.
One offender threatened her at knife point as the gang spoke about not wanting to go back to jail.
Basically, he was just banging it off the console, making me known that he's not going to put up with my if I pull it over.
A police car spotted the car being driven erratically and gave chase. But instead of being saved, the woman's captors ordered her to drive down the wrong side of the road to lose the police tail.
The car I thought was going to actually blow up because I've never pushed my car to that extreme before.
The three men later jumped out of the car and are still on the run. They're described as Indigenous, aged between 18 and 25.
The circumstances surrounding the case is unusual for Townsville. It's not something that I've seen a lot of in the 5 years that I've been here.
It's the second similar incident this week. Police are still searching for a man who used a knife to try to carjack a woman along the Bruce Highway in Dirrigan on Monday.
Detectives don't know if the two crimes are linked or what the offenders were up to before the carjacking.
I think at the moment it's too early to tell.
Their victim doesn't want to know and made a plea to other drivers.
Lock your doors when you're driving around, especially come evening. No, it's better to be safe than sorry.
Eamon Atkinson, 7 News.